Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kryptonian saying here, bringing you guys a review for One Piece Chapter 869. And yo, I think Brooke is like breaking the fourth wall speaking to me, right? You know, you guys got on me about Admiral disrespect, right? Because I was just like, man, I think Luffy gonna whoop all the three admirals and everything. Like, I was talking mad greasy during Marineford. I think I've been doing the same thing about Big Mom, yo. Because, like, Brooke was like, yeah, see, it just goes to show you how much more mighty the emperors are. Oh man, this shit backfired big time. God damn, yo. Like when Big Mom gets out of it, right? Like when she snaps out of everything, she gets in her right mind. With one punch, she knocks over Capone's castle. And like Capone is crippled. And you know, we find out that like basically, even though he's turned his body into that castle, any damage he sustains is gonna be transferred over to him. And he says like, hey, it's hardy, but it's not invisible. And if anything happens to the castle, it means that I'm gonna die. And so you got a real set of stakes, and I'm thinking, okay, they can sit up in that house, they can kind of plan things out for a little bit, and then they can go on their counterattack. Like, I thought for certain that like this was about to be like, you know, a knockdown, drag them out moment, right? Because, you know, you got like the members of Sanji's family, the German 66, they get their memory suits, which absolutely awesome, by the way. But Oda went with the fan service on this one though, man. Like, I gotta keep it real with you. He went with fan service big time on this one, man. Like when it came to Reiju, you know, I guess what he's doing, because I'm looking at the panel right now, I guess what he's doing is he's making fun of the whole gag with the pretty girls and everything. So for those of you who don't know, that's like the shoujo gag where you got like the pretty girls and the transformation. So think like Sailor Moon and all that. So when Germa 66 begins to start transforming, you know, you get this shot with Reiju where like her boobs are covered up, you know, her midsection's covered up, as are the bodies of her brothers or whatnot. But, you know, Reiju's got the biggest pan out of all of them. Like, Oda's just putting emphasis on it. Like, Oda don't give a fuck. Like, he ain't as bad as Hiro Mashima, but I would say, like, if Mashima is like a 10 when it comes to drawing, like, some borderline Ichi or Ecchi, however you pronounce it, manga, I would say Hiro Mashima, when it comes to his women with scenes like this, he ain't a 10, but he's probably a 7.5, because like he's going for it right now. But I gotta say, this was like absolutely beautiful. Like the artwork here, like I'm always a sucker for when an artist uses more panels, and so in this case you got Etro Oda using a shit ton of panels here, where you see all the members of Germa 66, they're putting on the little cups that they have. I'm not sure exactly what those things are, but they put those things on, and all of a sudden they start spinning and twirling, and you see their clothes ripped off. You see this fluid start going around them, and when you see it, right, like it's so fucking awesome, because you see like the capes and everything that they got, and when it has like Germa 66, like they almost come off like fucking Power Rangers. I want to go that far with it. Like in Japan, that would be the, I believe, Super Sentai, if I'm not mistaken, but like it comes off like that because they got the flames billowing all around them, and we find out that the suits are flame proof, but just the stances and everything, like, it's so fucking hilarious. Like, I really feel like Oda's poking fun at that genre, and I fucking love it because it's so subtle. But like, just looking at what he did here, like the way that he used everything, like Germa 66, I'm not sure if this is a double page spread, because I'm actually not reading this in my manga volume. I'm not actually reading this. I'm actually using the Manga Plus app for this one. I have the manga volume. Don't get that twisted. I have the manga volume. I'm actually looking through the volume now just to make sure this wasn't a double page spread. I believe, okay, so it actually was a double page spread. That makes it so much cooler. Jesus, because like Germa 66, right? They got all the members, they take up probably out that double page spread like a quarter of it, and it's so fucking awesome because like they take up on, I'm not sure how much of the page is actually taken up, because you see members 2, 4, that looks like what, because you see the whole Germa is just covered up on one page, and then you got like the two bottom panels underneath that, and then the whole other side, like you got half of the other side where it's Reiju. So I guess that's like a page and a half just devoted to like the Germa 66 part. That's so fucking awesome. That's really fucking good management right there, because it just shows you like how much of an epic scene you're getting right now. Like, it's so fucking awesome. I love when Oda does shit like this, man, because it puts more emphasis on the hypeness of that moment. That is some beautiful shit right there. That is so fucking beautiful. And I like how everybody's just kind of fanboying over it. It's like, oh my god, you know, they're using their Germa suits. Like, that's so fucking awesome. Like, if I was reviewing the One Piece manga weekly when this shit came out, that probably would have been my cover page, like, or what I used for the thumbnail. That's so fucking awesome. And I like how each of the members, they go out and they're saving the various members of the Straw Hats. Like, you know, it looks like you got one of them using sparkling red. Looks like he knocked the fuck out that weird looking motherfucker Katakuri. You see another one use electric blue, and then you see Reiju saving Nami. And what I found interesting on that is, again, you know, Reiju's like Oda just happens to draw her in the position where she's got an upskirt. Oda's a fucking pervert, man. Like, I'm okay with it, but you know, you can't tell me after a certain point in the series he just didn't say fucking and start throwing in more fan service. I believe one of you guys told me that like Oda got more pressure to make his women more attractive. Like, we're seeing his response to it. But I gotta say, man, that was pretty cool, and I like how Nami gets saved by Sanji. You know, the whole damsel in distress thing. I thought that was cool. I also thought the panel where you actually see Pudding, where she's actually crying. You don't see her face, but you see, or excuse me, you don't see her eyes, but you see her face and see the veil from her dress. Like, I thought that was a nice touch, because it's just showing in the midst of all of this chaos, you still have that human element right there. Because the girl got her wedding ruined, even though she was planning on doing some fuck shit for a while, she still got her wedding ruined. So, you know, your heart goes out to her a little bit. But I also like that moment where one of the guests at the wedding tries to take the Tamate box, and that's the box that Luffy brought back from Fishman Island. And so I thought maybe he would open it and shit would hit the fan. That's not the case. And what I gotta say is, again, I love how you get another one of these panels where it's a split panel where you see half of Capone's face, and then you see the other half of his face that is the actual prison, and like the hand that he usually holds up to shoot the gun is pointing cannons at Big Mom. And we find out that like Katakuri in all this time has managed to basically stop this dude in his tracks, clog up the cannons and everything. And I like how all of them start getting on to Broly, saying like, look, you know, you're responsible for all of this right here. And I like how the chapter ends off with Big Mom saying, I had enough of this shit. And she's like, I can't believe you fucking betrayed me. Like, we are seeing the wrath of an emperor right now, and I fucking love it. I fucking love it. I cannot stress that enough. So my chapter question to you guys is, out of the members of Germa 66, which character do you think had the best design? I honestly can't choose right now. I really honestly can't choose. Like, those memory suits are so fucking awesome. But, so always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching always, and then have an awesome day, guys.